Shalom! I'm Mermaid Liv. Thanks for swimming into my channel.
You say goodbye and I say shalom. Oh, shalom. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say shalom.
If this is your first time here, welcome. I am a real-life mermaid and everything I do pertains to mermaids. So if you're a mermaid fan, hang around. If you're not a mermaid fan, then I don't know how you found me. Alright, so for today's video, I'm going to be talking about planning to become a professional mermaid while at a boring 9-to-5 or part-time day job. If your dream is to be a professional mermaid but you're not quite there yet, maybe you're working at a retail store, or maybe you work at in the food service and it's not your dream job, it's just kind of what you do to get by. And you know, let's be real, those kind of jobs can get boring. At least for me, I need to be doing fun, exciting things, and my job is not that fun and exciting. If you're in that boat, you can utilize that time to plan your professional mermaid career. Plan everything about it, and not just planning things, but learning how to be a professional mermaid. I work at a bakery. I frost cakes, not really decorating cakes, just kind of frosting them. You know, it's like frosting cupcakes. Swirl, frosting, swirl, frosting, swirl. And I'm standing there on my feet all day thinking, man, I can't wait till the day when I'm a professional mermaid, a full-time professional mermaid. And you know, I keep on dreaming, and that's probably the first step, is to first dream. Visualize. Imagine yourself as a mermaid. Think about all the things you want to wear as a mermaid, all the things you would do and say as a mermaid. Just imagine it. If you can see it, you can be it. You know, have like a mental vision board. So just imagine yourself being a professional mermaid. This is actually a good brain exercise. Using your imagination can release endorphins when you imagine yourself doing something you like. That's why some experts will say to, you know, imagine yourself on like a tropical island when you're stressed or something, you know. Find a happy place, find a happy place. So that's tip number one, just, you know, visualize it. My second tip is listen to podcasts or YouTube videos where they talk about professional mermaid things. I'll recommend some really great videos. If you have that kind of job where you're allowed to listen to music or whatever, if you're allowed to use headphones, then I recommend listening to videos made by professional mermaids talking about how to be a professional mermaid. Those are great, full of tips. I'm going to link some videos. I make some videos on how to be a mermaid. I know Aqua Mermaid has some pretty good mermaid videos, how to be a professional mermaid. Courtney Mermaid, Vero Beach Mermaid, they all have some really good videos, and they tell you how you can be a professional mermaid and other things like certifications and just owning a business. So yeah, listen to those resources, mentally take it all in, absorb the knowledge. So when I'm working, sometimes I'm not listening to things, sometimes I'm just kind of standing there working alone with my thoughts, if I'm working alone, that is. And sometimes my mind just wanders into no man's land, thinking about all kinds of random things that I probably don't even want to be thinking about. I'm like, can you just get out of my brain? Just like, shut up, brain. Well, what you want to do is use your thoughts. Use this brain of yours to come up with ideas. Brainstorm things about being a mermaid. So you can think of, what's your persona gonna be? You know, who are you as a mermaid? What's your dream tale? You can visualize it. I come up with a lot of my mermaid videos while I'm at work, and I'm just standing there thinking about stuff while I work, and it's great because you have that time. You might as well get more done with it. I'm kind of a multitasker, so it's like I'm doing one thing, but in my head a whole other thing is going on. So I came up with this idea while I was at work. Makes perfect sense. So yeah, use that time wisely, plan out things, think about what you want to do, come up with ideas. I've come up with ideas for articles, songs, blog posts, which is articles, videos, and just other things to do on my website. I've come up with ideas for that, and that's what I do when I'm working and I'm not listening to anything. Just plan. Another thing is, if you're like me and you have a job but you come home and then do mermaid stuff like this, or I run a website, mermaidlive.com, check out my blog. I also, do these videos and I post on all the social media accounts, so it's a lot. I live a whole separate mermaid life, and sometimes I don't have the energy to do any of that stuff. I just come home and I'm beat. Work stresses me out sometimes. You wouldn't think it would be a stressful job, but sometimes things get to you. Work, whatever it is probably stressful. And what I like to do is I listen to music, like meditation music, Zen music, like, what are they called? Binaural beats, those kind of things. I listen to that and it's like soothing and relaxing, and it kind of helps me keep my cool when frustrating things happen, because believe it or not, frustrating things happen when you're frosting cakes. You know how sometimes bosses can be kind of tough on you. And you know how sometimes not all coworkers are the friendliest, at times. So all those little things that can happen at work that make it not so great, I can get through them by listening to some relaxing music, and then I have energy, I have the mental energy when I get home to go and do my mermaid things. So that's one of my suggestions for you. And my arm hurts from sitting that way. I'm gonna reposition. So those are all the tips I have for today. I'm coming at you with a part 2, where I'm gonna be talking about how to be a mermaid, how to plan your professional mermaid career while it's the winter, and how to practice skills even when it's cold out and you can't go swimming. So that's coming up next. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Bye bye, everyone.